Hi everyone, welcome back to Mobility and Mindfulness. For today, we are focused on ankle mobility. For equipment, if you have a superband, that will be optional, but it can be helpful for one of the moves. And then we'll need a heavier dumbbell because that's going to provide some counterbalance during another one of them. A couch cushion because that's going to give you some support behind your knees during one as well, and a single step. So that could just be the last step in your home. All right, let's do it. Okay, everyone, the first exercise we're gonna do are ankle cars. So with your right leg, put your elbow behind your knee of your right leg, grab the front of your shin with your left hand, and then hold on to your forearm with your right hand. Now with your foot, I want you to start by pointing your foot in and down. Then we are going to lift it up to the ceiling, make a circle as big as you can, bring it back down towards the ground, reverse, go up towards the ceiling, bring it around, and then back down. So you're trying to control your shin in the front so that this work and mobility happens at your ankle and not at your knee. So it is up and around, point down, reverse, bring that toe back up, push through that full range of motion, full circle, bring it down, lift out to the side, up to the ceiling, all the way around, back down towards the ground. Okay, everyone, switch sides. We're going to the left. Left elbow underneath, grab the right shin. You're stabilizing your shin. Hold your forearm. Again, start pointing down, lift up and around, bring it down. Please disregard my horribly painted toes. All right, everybody, keep going. Up and down, reverse, bring those toes up, and then bring them back down towards the ground. In, up, all the way around. Focus on that ankle mobility. Again, try not to let your knee rotate as you do this. This is only the ankle. You might get some nice pops and cracks like I am. That's normal. As long as it doesn't hurt when it happens, noises happen. All right, keep going, everyone. Up, around, down. Control your shin. Up, around, down. Reverse. Good job, everyone. We're going on to a step stretch. So what I want you to do is you are on your single step. You are going to be dropping your foot. We're going to do this on the left foot first. And then rising up on your toe, balance, hello. And then lower back down. We're trying to drop that heel down as you go. Hold that stretch for 5 to 10. And then push up. So again, we're doing this contract, relax, and then down on that left foot. So again, drop your heel. Feel that nice stretch in your calf. And then up again. And then down. Drop that heel. Hold a little longer. And then up again. And drop that heel. Feel the stretch behind your knee, in your calf. Down to your Achilles. Switch sides. Okay. On the right. Up on our toes. Drop that right heel. Use your left foot on the step to help you balance and stay stable on the step. You're focused on that right heel is dropping off the step. Bring it up, toes, and down. So contract, relax. And again, up on your toes. Drop your ankle, drop that right heel. Feel that stretch. Keep your knees straight. Knees straight on this one. Knees straight. Keep going, everyone. Up. Drop down. Heel down. Breathe through that good stretch. Feel that stretch in your calf. All the way down to your Achilles. Behind the knee slightly.
5 seconds.
Up. And then down. Last one. Everybody, we're moving on. So this one we're going to use this super band I mentioned. So I'm going to put my foot through the band. We're going to start with my left on the step. Kneeling, if you want to kneel on your pillow, go right ahead. Now, I am putting that super band at my ankle joint. So right there to give me a help to push that ankle joint back, actually. That helps facilitate what's called dorsiflexion. So that's what we're doing right now. I am trying my best to keep my heel down on the step as I lean into my knee. So I am pushing my knee past my toes while the strap is giving me a nice pull stretch back. That facilitates dorsiflexion. That's what we're doing here. And then I'm going to release. And then come on it again. Do it again. Do it again. Push that knee over the toes. Notice this stretch, you will feel it lower. So this is more of a soleus stretch. Okay, we're switching legs. Right foot in, right knee down, right foot up on the step, and forward with that knee over toes. Okay. Release off. Remember, this is in your body, so if you just need to sit into this stretch, feel that good pull. Now, like I mentioned, the feeling will be lower on this one. We are stretching more of the soleus muscle, which is down here, and into the Achilles and through the ankle. So that's why we have the strap on to help facilitate that ankle mobility right there. Now, if you don't have a strap, it's okay. We can take that off. And actually, you could take the big weight that we were using, add that weight to your knee, and then just give yourself a little extra help with pressure through the knee and into that dorsiflexion. So that's an option if you don't have the band. Okay, as long as we have our nice weight in our hands, we're going to go into this goblet squat. So that means the weight is out in front. We're going to squat down. Now, this is heavy because on purpose, so that I don't fall backwards. My thing is I can't keep my heels on the ground unless I have something to counterbalance me here. So I am holding this so that I can lean into one ankle at a time. I'm going to turn so you can see this, okay? Squatting down, heels are on the ground. I am now trying to lean into my left ankle right now to give that more dorsiflexion. This is to improve your ability to squat with better ankle mobility. And I can tell, I don't know if you can see it, but my right ankle is much tighter than my left. So this is hard for me to push pressure into my right ankle. So you're trying to sit your hips down. Actually, I can get my hips down a little lower now that I've moved. And then I'm moving my body over my right ankle. And then I'm trying to shift and move it over my left. It's ever so slightly. Holding that weight in front, trying to push my knees past my toes slightly into this weighted squat. Breathe and shift. I can tell my right ankle is just tighter. This will be easier for some of you that have better ankle mobility than I do. And that's okay. Okay. Trying to keep this weight, counterbalance myself. Shift. I'm going to move into a little bit more of a stand up so I can keep that weight on my knees. And then that's that. That one's a tough one. Moving into our last move, we're going to take our pillow. We're going to kneel on the ground on both knees. Put your pillow behind your butt and then just sit into that pillow. So this is now the opposite of what we've just been working on. This is plantar flexion. So I can feel a big stretch into the front of my shins as I do this. And then I'm going to come off of it, okay? So when I sprained my ankle many years ago, my right one, which is why it's tighter, I should have been doing a lot more of these ankle mobility exercises. And this is a great stretch, actually, to get that front of the ankle to loosen up a little bit. So sit, breathe, and then release. Sit. Stretch out that front of the ankle. This is plantar flexion. Your toes are pointed underneath you. It's a hurt so good stretch for that front of the shins. Up and release down. It's loosening up. I can feel it. It's kind of letting go a little bit. These are important. Now, the pillow is there to help support your knees. So if you need a thicker pillow, you put a thicker pillow there. That's okay. Put a thicker pillow behind your knees. Sometimes being on your knees is hard for people. And then back down.
5 seconds.
Stretch. Breathe. All right. Well done, everybody. That was 10 minutes of ankle mobility. Let's move on to mindfulness.
I'm Tamara Levitt, and today we'll be exploring the practice of Mudita. Start by finding a comfortable position with a relaxed yet wakeful posture. Allow the spine to be tall. Settle in and close your eyes. Notice any parts of your body that need attention. Let your forehead be smooth. The eyes soft and smiling. And take a few full, deep breaths to settle in to this moment. As you breathe, focus your attention on the area of your heart. Breathe mindfully into this area, seeing what's here, and hold whatever comes up with gentle, compassionate awareness. And return your breath to normal, letting it be light and easy. Follow the breath, observing how each inhalation is followed by the next. When you notice the mind's moved into thoughts, just take a moment and pause, and gently return your attention to the breath. As you breathe, do so with a feeling of loving kindness or friendliness towards the self. Bring patience and non-judgment to your practice, accepting everything in your experience. Follow the breath in a gentle way. Notice how each breath follows after the other in a never-ending cycle and flow. And in the same way we've opened our hearts to ourselves, we'll end our practice by opening our heart to others. So take a moment to bring someone to mind who's recently experienced some joy, success, or good fortune. It could be anyone who comes to mind. Sometimes, especially if we're struggling, it's difficult to extend joy in the direction of others' happiness and achievements. It's easy to experience envy and jealousy, and the danger is this can become a habit and create separation. It's important to realize that the more we can authentically share in others' happiness and good fortune, it weakens our belief that there's not enough to go around. It diminishes the feeling of scarcity, and our ability to open to others' joy in life allows us to authentically experience joy ourselves. There's a Sanskrit and Pali word for this, mudita. It means sympathetic or unselfish joy, or joy in the good fortune of others. Some people broaden the definition of mudita to empathy. We often practice this in loving kindness meditations. So now, reflecting on someone who's experienced joy or good fortune, with all your heart, sum up feelings of sympathetic joy and support for them. Feeling joy in their good fortune, extending mudita to that person. We find as we develop mudita, our connection with others often strengthens. Celebrating others' joys and successes unites us and reminds us we're all part of the whole. The more we experience this, the more we experience our own joy. Keep this in mind as you move through the day and make efforts to practice extending mudita whenever possible. And as we approach the end of the session, bring your attention back to the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes. I hope you've enjoyed today's Daily Calm. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
I love having a word for that feeling, mudita. I think that's lovely. And I truly feel like that has always been a part of what I try to put forth out to the world, is being happy for other people and their happiness. So yeah, I hope you all do the same. Today, I am grateful for selling my car to a nice guy so that I could go travel to see my daughter play volleyball. Thanks everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.